Arcade Animals! We're back with episode 12 of my Evercade cartridge review series. And today we're covering the company that has the most arcade carts on the Evercade systems. That's right, Toaplan Arcade Cart 3. I've already covered Toaplan 1 and 2. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go back and watch that. If you've not been following along with this series, please go back after this video and watch all those videos. This cartridge also comes with these sweet stickers. So we're going to be covering the 7 games that are on this cartridge. I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like, and then at the end I'll show you what my favorite game is on Toaplan Arcade Cart 3. And all I ask is that you please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite game is on Toaplan Arcade Cart 3. So without further ado, welcome to the Most Musty channel on YouTube. Welcome to...
Get over here! Animality.
Yay! A 1991 beginner-friendly shoot-'em-up for 1 or 2 players simultaneous. Touted as a space shooter with graphics that evoke Indian mythology. Blast away with the B button, or surround yourself with enemy-seeking bombs with the A button in Vimana. You can also hold the fire button for a spread-out blast to hit multiple targets, but it's pretty underpowered. That beginner-friendly description goes away pretty quickly because this gets more challenging the further you go. The best way I can describe Vimana is imagine you're in a beehive searching for the queen and all the worker bees are attacking you. Some of the sounds and attack patterns will be familiar to you if you've played Atari games such as Space Invaders.
Hey, you got a permit for those guns?
Outzone from 1990 is a run-and-gun action game for 1 or 2 players simultaneous. Based off of Toaplan's vertically scrolling shoot-'em-ups, this new endeavor was difficult to make as well as difficult to play. Even its own designer stated he's not very good at it. It was never ported to a console until now because the technology limits at the time couldn't handle the high hardware specifications from the arcade machine. You are a cyborg warrior battling the aliens. With the usual shmup button layout of move, bomb, fire, and turbo fire, replenish your declining energy meter and try not to get hit because this game is a one-shot kill. Your weapon has 2 types of shot, a 16 way so you can shoot anywhere and a fixed forward shot that can only attack in 3 directions. These work best situationally and can only be switched to the other by collecting a C token. Outzone is definitely a unique game, but I'm on the fence of whether I'm in the zone or out the zone. Okay, so you get 7 games on this cartridge, but 2 of them are the same yet play noticeably different. Batsugun was released in 1993, and then a more balanced special version was developed in 1994. The special version, however, was never released in arcades. They're both vertically scrolling bullet hell style shoot-'em-ups from 1 or 2 players simultaneously, widely considered as the first of its kind. Choose from 3 different fighter types, then collect tokens and experience points as you level up and power up throughout the gameplay. Stop the bad guys as part of the Skull Hornet squad and overtake their undersea base. Batsugun is the last shoot-'em-up created by Toaplan. It was created by a new team of young, inexperienced developers that were all fans of Toaplan shmups, but were told to make something that didn't look like a Toaplan game. With the help from the old heads at the company, they came up with this game where the screen completely fills with colorful sprays of bullets, weapons, and enemies of all kinds, each with unique patterns you'll have to figure out if you want to survive. What am I talking about? You're gonna die, and you're gonna die a lot. Some of these stages literally have the smallest of spaces that bullets are not at, and only the developers know where to be and at what time. In its pursuit of exhilaration, this game has no chill. It even mocks you by posting your high score with a CNT for continue, because I guarantee you won't get far on 1 credit. I prefer the rebalanced special version over the original as it seems to play smoother, gives your ship a smaller hitbox as well as a shield system, and you get more powerful bombs. Choose from one of 8 warriors in this 1992 game for 1 or 2 players simultaneous that's not a sequel to, but rather a sort of upgrade from Outzone called FixEight. In order to defeat the gods of Planet Fortune, the Galaxy Union has sent its mightiest warriors as a last resort to save mankind from being destroyed. Each character has 2 main weapons you can switch between by stepping on the rainbow squares, and you get a special weapon by grabbing a question mark. Grab other power-ups as you go to help you take out the bosses. The 8 characters are well drawn and very different from each other, so choose the one that suits your taste and playstyle best.
Anybody out there know Candy Cane? Her mama's boy. Bye-bye Black Sheep.
From 1992, Truxton's sequel is the same, yet a completely different game with a different crew of programmers as well as an unrelated story setting, with more powerful hardware and a sound upgrade. Truxton II has a built-in turbo fire, just holding the B button, or drop a bomb with the A. 1 or 2 players can simultaneously blast through this game and swap weapons by picking up an item that is red for a napalm bomb, blue for a search laser, or green for an upgraded normal shot. Unmask hidden secrets and bonus lives. It's a fun pattern-driven shmup that focuses on its soundtrack.
The hammer.
Alright, brave warrior, time to defeat the evil archmage and rescue the goddess of light. 1991's Ghox is essentially just a block breaker game where you break them all to move to the next stage, but this isn't your ordinary super breakout. It's an action game for 1 or 2 players simultaneous where you control this airplane that acts as a ping pong paddle as you move up and down and side to side trying to hit the balls back at the blocks, enemies, and bosses. Yep, you're not just breaking blocks, sometimes you're using balls to bust some balls. Move with the joystick, then launch a 2-ball shot with the B or speed up the paddle by holding B. You can also press the A for a bomb which splits 1 ball into many fragments to really clear the room. Collect the colored fairies for instant temporary abilities, and grab 5 of the same colored orbs for permanent power-ups to help you through the whole game. Collecting 5 red jewels gives you the ability to shoot, which you can use the B button for that. I would have never thought that a simple block breaker game could have this much depth or be this fun. Ghox is an interesting arcade game that you can play a level or 2 if you're short on time, or attempt to run through the whole game, making it my favorite game on this cartridge. So if you want to be an official arcade animal, hit that subscribe button. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment and let me know what your favorite game is on this cartridge. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.